Welcome back, patrollers, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Joined as always by Mick and Age. Boys, how are we going?
It's grand final week, Jimmy. I'm
It
buzzing.
is.
None of our teams
It
are in it, but we
is.
can still enjoy it. Sit
Yep.
back as a neutral. How are you, Mick?
Yeah, I'm good. As you can see, I got my Waz hat on, so
Up the
I'm
Waz.
still up the Waz, but it's a sad time for Waz supporters and everyone that jumped on the bandwagon.
Up the
obviously.
bras.
No, or up the bras, up the pars. I say fuck them all. Up
the
the Waz. It's exciting times for NRL.
It is.
It's almost done to cherish this last game of
Yeah.
NRL for the year.
It's been a long year.
Oh, it's hugely.
It is, but this won't be the last time we talk about NRL because we actually have an official NRL podcast for the grand final, exclusive, dropping on Thursday.
Yep.
So it'll be a short 20-minute one with
Little
all our
preview.
tips and predictions, our preview,
Bets, tips, preview.
everything.
It's what they love. And
Stats.
I was going to say stats.
So if you're getting
like
Toey
mines.
in this podcast and you're like, why is there not enough NRL talk about the grand final? Don't worry, it's coming. It is coming.
And it's going to be filled with stats, previews,
Yep.
and predictions, so you can't miss it. Boys, let's get into the week that was. So I feel like I've seen you guys 1,000 times this week.
yeah, it's been a busy
Feels
week.
that way.
It's been non-stop.
The
Obviously,
most memorable or least memorable at the same time was Sienna's 21st at Beach Road.
yep.
Very good.
My sister, for context,
Yes.
his cousin.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Sienna.
Yeah.
The
Happy
other
birthday,
day.
Sienna,
We
yeah.
got in early, started on the double vodkas. I don't know what
Got
you
in
guys
early,
started
eh?
in.
I can't
What'd you
do
start?
that.
Mate, parents said no on the bar tab. They're like, oh, it's either beer and wine. I think he smuggled in some double vodka with the bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
then he set the
you know
precedent.
how it was supposed to be one drink per person? I think I went up there and I ordered 9.
Yeah, you
And then the
ordered
chick
9
was
once.
like, oh, so yes.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, is
Mate,
it just for the
bar
tab?
didn't-
Yeah.
The bar tab went very quickly.
Very quickly.
It was
yeah.
gone about like 9 o'clock. And that's when everyone was like, oh, okay, now we're going to fork our own money out.
Yeah.
And Beach Road's always packed in itself. So
It was very packed.
It was just pumping. But interesting. How good was it? We're in line.
Yep.
And as you know, people listening, South supporters, Jimmy's a Cowboy supporter.
Yep.
Who ended South season? Billy Smith.
Billy Smith
Lord and
put the
behold, there
dagger
it
in.
is.
And he was right behind us. I turned around and I've like looked at him. I'm like, I know this guy. Who is, just here? And he shrugs off Campbell Graham.
The flashbacks came out.
Oh, no.
And then you're like, hey, look, turn around. And I looked the wrong way. And he's like, other way. And I look and I see Billy Smith. I'm like, gotta say something.
And he was already looking at us, so it was a
Yeah.
bit weird.
And he
like-
couldn't escape because we went in line to get a drink.
It was.
So I was like, oh, Billy, congrats, mate. You ended our season, mate. And
Yeah.
he shook our hand, blah, blah. And then I'm like,
Good.
I'm still gutted. He's like, oh, you're a South fan. And then we started talking. And then
Good
we're like,
bloke.
oh, come on the potty, Billy. And he's like, he was a bit like indecisive. He's like, oh, yeah, I would. And then his mate goes, hey, it's the Cast Patrol. I was like, oh, you know? He's like, yeah, Cast Patrol. You should go on.
Yeah.
But that's one thing about Age. He doesn't give a fuck who it is. It could be the Queen of England.
It could
Well, not
be.
anymore. Sorry.
Could be the king of England.
King of England, and he'll say, "Come on my potty." So
Yeah.
if you're a
Can't help
if you're
himself.
a podcast
Hey, it's
starting up
networking.
and you want guests, you need
Yeah.
a fucking Age. Someone to go up. He
Well,
goes
that's
up
how we
to
got Jacob Host.
That is- I
exactly
was
the
just about to
same.
say
it's the
that.
same thing, and he did it again, but to one of the most up and coming rookies in the NRL,
Yeah.
Siwa Wong.
See
It was
what?
funny. We're outside, and then he was there.
Poor
He was-
bloke's just trying to
He
fucking
was getting
grab
a chair, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was getting a few chairs for the boys.
Yeah.
And I looked at him like, fuck, I gotta say something to him. I didn't say it. Then he came back for another chair. And I'm like, nah, stuffed it. I'm like,
Here we
Siwa. And he looked. And I'm like, oh, come here. I want to tell you something. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, one sec, bro. And he went to go put the chair down.
Yeah.
And he comes back for 10 meters. And I'm like, okay, this guy actually is a good bloke.
Yeah.
I was like, how you going, bro? Great season. Would you come on the potty? We got a potty. And he's like, oh, yeah. Hello, sport, eh? And I'm like, nah.
That's not us.
And
And then
as
he
soon as I
said-
said, nah, he goes, oh, Castro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, Cast Patrol.
We'll take Castro.
We'll take Castro.
We'll take it.
And he goes, oh, I know one of your boys, Emmanuel, which happens to be my cousin.
Yeah.
And then we ended up buying him a drink,
Off
bought
the
him
bar
2
tab?
drinks
On the bar tab.
off the bar tab. And we're like, hey, Seaway, if you don't come on now, mate, fuck, we're going to bash you.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, don't worry, boys. After internationals,
boy.
I'm on. Fuck,
Huge.
his face is so big. He's
Yeah.
fucking
It's like
big
thick.
head.
Thick, you know?
Yeah, he's huge. He's 20 years old as well.
But that wasn't
Yeah.
all the Roosters players that were there. You had Manu, Suali'i, Crichton, Tupanua, Radley,
Collins. Napa, Big Papi showed up.
Radley.
Yeah.
Mate, they were all there. And I was just
Yeah.
like, all right, this is too much
I didn't
for me.
see them again.
And
though,
Ned
after.
Brockman was there.
Yeah, Ned Brockman was there.
Yeah.
Yep, he was.
And
Great man.
mate, the best player of them all. This is the best. I don't know if you saw him, but towards the end of the night, I've seen some guy. And I'm like, fuck, I
think
remember
I
him from
know who you're
South.
talking about.
And I was like, who's this? And I was like, oh. And I'm like pointing at him, and I said, oh, hey, look at him. Do you remember him? And then his mate G's him up and goes, mate, they recognise you. And he goes, do they? And he like looked at us and he goes, oh, come over. At this point I'm going, fuck, what's his name? I look at him. I'm like, he goes, you know who I am? I go, yeah. He goes, no, you don't. I go, you're Dean Britt. He goes, fucking no way. He was like, Dean Britt. And I don't know if you got his stats up there.
I remember that you were like, bruh, Dean Britt's there. You got to say hi.
Yeah.
And you were forcing me to go give him a nux. And I finally did it and he was loving it.
Yeah. And Connor Tracy, we saw him.
Yeah, he shaved his head bald.
Bro, there was so many footy players
His
there.
heads were popping up everywhere.
Shout out to Dean Britt who played, what's this, like 29 games of NRL.
Beautiful.
And he played 12 in the most for 1 year and scored a try for South.
Scored one
Did he play for Melbourne?
One try. He played for Melbourne and the Dogs.
Yeah.
So that's why he was probably like, sure, they don't recognise me. I was
Yeah.
like, mate, we play Supercoach.
A few years ago as
Dean
well,
Britt.
wasn't it?
Well, let's get on
Dean
the
Britt.
Saturday. Before that, we had the double live stream.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the golden rule? If you're hitting them early,
You're
not
missing him late.
You're not hitting them late.
No.
And we definitely
Comes in waves.
massive
We
wave,
hit
tidal
5
waves.
in a row early in the
We did.
first hour.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, we're expecting it to stop.
Yeah.
And that it did. We didn't hit one for the second hour.
Well, you know what it was? It was red card.
It was red card.
yeah.
That
Red card.
broke everything.
Paying $1.40 went
Back
into.
into $1.40. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone had it in their multi. We had it in
Yeah.
our multis.
And-
And it literally gave nothing. Jump, lead, and
$1.40.
die.
Did it jump at?
Yeah.
$1.45, something
Fuck,
like that.
someone
yeah.
shot him up the
Oh, it
straight.
was sickening. The chat just like deflated. You could just feel it.
Yeah. The whole mood.
The mood deflated. But we did our best to bring it up with
We
heaps
hit
of giveaways.
5 out of 5 to start away, so
Did.
not bad.
Giveaways, prizes, everything. Everyone loves all that.
It's good fun.
Gave away like so many shorts.
They love it.
So many
Then we had
shorts.
the NRL bingo on TikTok. We gave away 5 shorts.
Shout out to NRL Bingo, seeming to be the most
Mate,
popular
how addictive
TikTok
is it?
filter ever.
Mate, it's going off.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with the tags on Tiki
I reckon
anymore.
I'm doing it before bed.
I've been trying that many times.
Have you
I
hit
can
it yet?
never hit it.
You haven't hit it
I
yet?
I've done it, honestly,
hit it.
150 times.
I think
Haven't
I
hit it
almost
once.
hit it on Sunday morning. But yeah.
What's the closest you've got in NRL Bingo?
I think it was one player.
Okay. So for context for those people listening going, what is NRL Bingo? Basically, it's a concept that we sort of all came up together and basically you got to fill out the whole board of, it randomizes NRL players and you got to click the club that they've played for or previously played for.
Yeah.
So
You got to fill out all the NRL
all the
teams.
NRL clubs. So someone like
Three
Kieran
strikes, you're out.
Foran. Kieran Foran's played for like every team in the NRL. Titans, Bulldogs, Eels. You can tick them.
Yeah.
Tick one of them.
The hardest is when you get one club players and their club's already taken.
Yeah.
You're done. You have to use your life.
unless
But we've
they've
got
played.
the,
You say it.
what is it?
Wild cards.
Wild cards. Yeah.
Yes.
Wild cards.
So Australia, New
Australia,
Zealand,
yep. And
Origin.
Origin. Yeah.
So if you get Tom Burgess at South, you're fucked.
Yes. Dom Young's bad
Oh,
because he's
Dom
only
Young.
played for Knights as well. He's a
Yeah.
I
English,
struggle with
Tommy.
the Manly players. A lot of them haven't
Yeah.
represented state or they play for either Tonga or Samoa and then that's
Yeah.
it. One
The
club
worst
player.
one I did, I just posted. I had one left, but I had 2 lives, and I thought I was on 1 life left.
Yeah.
And I got it, and it said Crossland, and I only had Sharks left.
Okay.
So I'm just like, fuck, and I just turned the app off. And everyone in the comments was like, bro, you had 1 life left, you had 1 life left.
Oh, no.
So I actually
Mate,
done
so
it
shout out to the
myself
5 winners that got first 5. That, we
Very
thought it was
good.
impossible, but they scored
there.
themselves
Crazy.
some
So
Cast Patrol
it is
shorts.
possible. It's fucking hard. Tell you that
So
much.
let's get into the double wins, Jimmy. Read some through.
All right, we'll get through it. Well, had a beauty over the weekend. EPL overnight scorers.
Oh, beauty.
Do we talk through how we tip this?
yeah,
Just
please.
this one because it was important.
Just this one, yeah. 'cause
Please.
This one's huge.
So I'm the EPL king. I'm basically better than Nick Stav. 100 ball knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff Nick stuff.
And I always do like a bit of a goal scorer one, and I'll sit with Age, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck it, all right, Age, we're gonna do this together, but I'll give you options and pick. And I go Salah, Liverpool, lock. Then it was Brighton versus Bournemouth. I go Adrian. There's Brighton's lineup always changes. There's 2 wingers. You pick Solly March or Matoma.
Yeah.
They normally start. He goes, I'll go Matoma just because he's in his fantasy team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
None
and
of
just on that, I'm 146 in Australia in my fantasy,
Really?
and there's like shitloads
How many
of people
players
who do
are
it. How many players do
Oh,
EPL fantasy?
in the world, it's over like 3 million, 10 million.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
cooked,
right.
but I don't know how many in Australia.
He must have a good assistant coach that knows
Yeah,
his ball.
I've got some
Must.
good managers, but yeah, that's why I picked him because he's in my fantasy. He's going
Yeah.
good.
And both of them started. March didn't play, so it saved us. And Matoma started off the bench and came on, scored a double.
That was crazy.
That's
I was
fucked.
worried when he started off the bench.
And then Saka in versus Tottenham,
Yeah.
he scored he pretty much scored 2. One was an own goal,
Yeah,
and then he scored the pen. And then in the Chelsea Villa game, I go,
Yeah.
Age, all right, we got to pick. There's 3 strikers. Jackson's rubbish. We're not going him.
Yeah.
And it's between Diaby and Watkins. I go, who's your 50-50?
Well, Jackson was straight out because I had him in my fantasy and he blanked for me that many times. Like
Yeah.
if I sold him, I was never going to touch him again. And then Watkins is just a better
Watkins
player.
hasn't
I didn't even
scored
know
all
who-
year.
I don't even know who Diaby is.
Yeah, Watkins hasn't scored all year. Diaby's been their main striker
Yeah, yeah,
scoring.
yeah.
That game ended 1-0.
Watkins. And that got up $30.25. 21 lucky copiers.
How good's that?
How good's that? Very
APL overnight action. So
Yeah, that was
Same
easy.
night.
Same night. Picked them. Go on, Jim. Next one.
DWZ first try scorer.
Yep, $10. Tipped on the stream.
Tipped on stream.
Just quietly. I don't like bragging, but this time I have to. I said SJ to Chance to Dallin.
Yeah.
It literally happened like that. People in the comments like, you called on the stream. I was like, what? Didn't even watch the game. I was at Beach Road that night. But we do love to see that.
How good's that? And then we had the first two winners at Rose Hill. So we had Al Ash Lad and Peace Officer, $6, $2.35.
That's good.
And then, of course, the one leg curse.
It's
as
back.
always, we
Fuck,
had
it's so scary.
I'm sick of
I
the
get
one
so
leg
scared
curse.
when it gets to the last leg now.
I'm sick of it.
yeah. So
Just
we had
quietly.
Giants first 49er same game multi. Darren Waller, who's usually a lock, needed him for 40. He got 20.
Wow.
$11. And then we just hit 25K on Dabble.
Well done.
So thank you very
That's
much.
huge.
Yeah, thank you to everyone that follows us on Double. 25,000.
Yeah.
We started in March last year, so
Yeah.
the fact
Yeah.
that we have like 25,000 people following us, copying our bets, interacting with us, it's
Huge.
fucking.
Huge.
It
There's a
actually
lot of
means a
pressure on our
lot.
shoulders though.
A
There
lot.
is.
Hopefully
But-
we can keep delivering.
So we did
Fast,
it-
win fast.
So we did a $25,000. Sorry.
$25,000.
Odds. Oh shit! Double cancel.
25,000 followers multi. 18 to 1
on the horsies.
on the horses. 85 copies.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Last leg. $1.60.
Got the drift out
Nothing.
to $1.80.
Parnham on board.
Parnham.
Gave us nothing.
Dog
Nothing.
shit.
It
And
was
I fucking
disappointing.
knew as well. That was the leg I was scared of, and it rolled.
You'd rather just get rolled second leg, not go to the one leg curse at the
It's
end.
fucked.
And
You're
it's
riding
Belmont,
home,
and it's
you
at the
get-
end.
You get the hopes up as well.
Yeah.
It was a big wait until Belmont.
So
That was disappointing.
So yeah,
the
if
one
you-
leg curse is back, but plenty of winners.
one of the
heaps
but
of
plenty,
winners.
and they were just the best wins. We had plenty. There was more on stream.
Yeah,
$1.50s.
yeah.
Hey, no rewards for $1.50, but
Yeah.
you say it anyway. So if you want to sign up to Dabble and copy all these bets over the spring carnival, especially with plenty racing coming up, you got two major grand finals this weekend in the men's code. Then you got the women's game.
Yep.
There's
Got
a
the
lot
New South
of.
Wales Cup game. You got
There's
every-
Rugby World Cup. There's EPL. There's fucking we're spitting cast
Yeah.
gold out of our
Yeah.
ass at the minute.
NFL, dogs, horses.
Whatever you want.
It's all on Dabble.
Everything's
is.
on Dabble.
the greatest.
All our
up.
last minute tips are on Dabble as well.
It is.
I
Jimmy
say-
is very good at horse racing form, but
He's
he's
the
always
late male king.
He's a late male guy.
Yeah.
Jim's
Mate,
jam
King.
is always late
And we say
male.
it every week. People go, just say, oh, can you send me tips? Send me tips. I go,
We can't.
mate, do you not understand how many tips we put on Dabble? Like,
Yeah.
if we screenshot everyone, send it to every person that asks, fuck, it'd be your full-time job.
It would be.
So I'm
Yeah.
sorry to everyone that wants to. I feel sorry for the people in New Zealand because they follow us.
I do.
From the
even,
wires.
even America as well.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
they
few
go,
American followers.
boys, how do I get them? Like, do a VPN. And they're like, nah, you need a card. I was like, mate,
Yeah.
two.
All you have
Move
to
to
do is literally
Australia.
just move to Australia, get a VPN, or if you're in Australia, turn the notifications on.
That's it.
So if you see Castrol put a tip up, you can have a look at it. If you like it, go for it. If you don't, stay away.
So use the sign up link in our description or search in the App Store. And when you sign up, use the code Cast Patrol. How do you spell it, H?
So not the Cast Patrol, Mick, just Cast Patrol, CSTPATROL.
And that will help support the show.
And yeah, just a reminder, obviously, what are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit the website gamblinghelponline.org.
Sweet.
.au.
Best bet as well, boys. Set a deposit limit.
100%.
That's correct.
We say it every week. It is the best bet. You
It
can't get
is.
any better
You
than
got to
that.
know your
Tip of the
limits.
week.
You got to know when to stop.
100%. All right. So NRL, Age, this was your idea. You want to come together and pick a team of the year together.
Yeah.
Not
'Cause
Dally M.
I don't like the Dally M system.
I don't like it.
I don't like how you get suspended for 3 games and all of a sudden
You're not
you
eligible.
can't become the fullback of the year, for example.
Yeah.
Like
doesn't
you're
make
out
sense.
for 3 games, you're already disadvantaged. Why?
Yeah.
Well, I guess best and fairest, you know. You're not the fairest if you high shot someone, but like, come on.
Like Drinkwater missed out.
Yeah.
For the
Stiff.
the fucking broken jaw and Oates. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand. But someone gets a shit hip drop and they're out of the whole team of the year just for that one
Yeah, like
second
Rookie
play.
of the year, Preston can't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why we're just going to do team of the year, Castrol's team of the year,
Let's do it.
who we think. No rules apply.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to start us off. Fullback, Reece Walsh. Just over Ponga. What do you boys reckon?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
can't
so.
argue on that one.
Yeah, he's been a live
Like,
wire all
Ponga
year.
had a great year like, towards the back end of the year.
Second half of the year was incredible.
Second half of the year was probably the Daily M player,
Yep.
but Walsh over the course of the whole year, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
He's definitely more
And he
consistent.
killed it in Origin as well.
100%. You see what he's
Wingers,
done.
a lock, Dallin Martinez-Zelezniak.
Yeah.
He was
Yep,
a top try
lock him in.
scorer, and he was fucking
Wingers,
insane.
it was a good year for wingers. They did really
It
well.
was.
So many wingers.
I'd like to put forward an idea. Sarko as that other winger. Top
Sarko.
point scorer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking probably one of the most improved players in the comp this year,
Yep.
if you ask me.
You also got Brian Toll, arguably, well,
Yeah.
not arguably, the best winger in the comp. I
Yeah.
think it's hard to argue against.
Dom Young.
Yeah, Young had a good year. Improved,
finisher,
improved
yeah.
dramatically. What do we reckon, boys?
The problem with Bizzer is, you have to put him in.
He's there.
But people just forget about how good Bizzer is because he does it week in, week
Yeah.
out. He's so
Yeah.
consistent. So
Yeah, like if Asako put up his run meters,
Oh,
you'd say, "Oh, fucking Asako, 100%."
Yeah.
yeah. Bizzer's
100%.
just
I think DWZ and
too
Bizza.
good out of his own end. Bizzer, got to have him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Sarko very, very close. It's just
Stiff, yeah.
just Bizzer, you can't argue. And Dallin, just the mullet just drove him through the whole way.
the perm.
All right, centre of the year, no brainer, Campbell Graham, right?
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Nah, sorry,
Sorry,
Cam.
sorry. Cam.
First 13 rounds, like hands down, there was daylight second. He got
Yeah.
it. But then after that, it was injured, carrying a sternum
Team of the
injury.
half year, Campbell, you're in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Team
Even-
of the second half, he had the sternum injury, and it obviously
Yeah.
prevented him.
Yeah.
And I think other players
It
stepped
bothered
up
him.
in that time, and that's probably like what they call in the NFL the witching hours. Like it's just the important part of the season.
Yeah. I think Herbie was the best centre.
100%
Yeah, lock
Yeah.
Herbie.
I think Herbie's a lock.
100%.
And then this is hard, the second one. There's Best, Critter, Gagai, Tago, Tomoko. Tomoko was underrated.
He had a
was
very good
fucking
year, Tomoko.
Heaps
I'm-
of run meters.
Tomoko went with the
Heaps of tackle
faders
breaks.
and the Raiders though. Just dropped off, unreal throughout the
Yeah.
whole middle. He almost carried that attack for the Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw one left field. Gagai. Gagai impressed me
Yeah,
this year.
Gagai was good. After
Considering-
being snubbed from Origin.
Exactly.
It was great after that.
Gagai's
Heaps of tackle
teammate,
breaks.
Bradman Best.
Oh, Bradman was good.
Origin.
Played good in Origin as well.
Yeah.
What about your lookalike, Jimmy? So I was watching the
Yeah.
Melbourne versus Panthers game
I
with
don't
my
know about
missus,
this.
and for context, she has no idea about players, and
Yeah.
except for Nathan Cleary because she has a crush on
She
him.
knows the
Don't
chip.
know why Nathan Cleary probably is the best player.
Hard to miss that chip.
Hard to miss. I'd argue there's better players. Anyway, there's a scuffle breaking out in the game, and she goes, "Oh my god, that looks like Jimmy." I go, "Who?" She goes, "That guy," and I'm like, "You know what? I can see it.
You're like,
Tungo,
Leota? No.
I can't see it, eh?
Tungo," and we've said it before.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I think,
He's a stocky version of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you had a bit of size,
Better looking version than me.
Oh,
Oh,
don't sell yourself
Jim,
short,
come
Jimmy.
on.
He's
Look at
very
you,
good. Yourself
looking
short.
fresh
Anyway,
there.
back to it.
Who are we going to go?
Herbie definitely for one. I reckon we go Brady Best.
I'm happy with Best. Like, Critter's there, but he didn't have his best
Let's go
year. Like,
Bradman
he was
Best.
good.
Yeah,
Best is a good one. We have to have a nice player in there.
for sure.
All right. 5'8", Munster. Any objections?
Nah.
Walker was
Lock him
there.
in.
Mam defensively had issues.
Cam Munster.
Yeah. Halfback. Do we even have to say this?
No.
Okay.
On my hat, SJ.
Up the
Up the was. A-Ray was closer and Cleary. But SJ was... Like,
SJ was...
SJ, we have to give it.
Yeah.
Hooker, Harry Grant. Like, J&K, maybe if he wasn't injured, he'd
Yeah.
give him a good run.
Wade
Egan had a
Egan.
great year. But Harry Grant, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
He's a
Harry.
What about second roles, boys? Who do you guys reckon?
I like Liam Martin. Not the best one. I think Fafita was the best. He's locked in.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Lock
feeder.
Feeder in.
Martin was very good. He's
Cora, running that line off
Yeah,
Hines.
Nakora was good.
No, Nakora. Huddy Young?
Huddy Young had he had a good season.
Oh, all right, Nakora,
I think Nakora overall.
Yeah, Nakora had a good year, yep.
especially with Hines combo, deadly.
Lock, Paddy Carrigan. This man's fucked.
Tohu's stiff, I reckon, but got to go Paddy Carrigan.
Yeah, Carrigan was too
even
big.
Yo, we know what we're
Yeah,
gonna
Yo
get.
was all- yeah.
Carrigan just had a year, man.
Oh, he did. He
He
did.
had a fucking
Yo
year.
was good too.
Bench player.
There's only
I'm
one.
gonna cast this to you, Jimmy. Terrell May or Dylan Walker?
Mate, it has to be Terrell.
Okay.
Unless-
I know you love him, so
I
we
know.
can't get you to answer. Mick,
Nah,
what do you
D
reckon?
walks.
Mate, Terrell May was fucking impressive.
The last
Very,
5
very
games we
good.
had him in our
Off the
the
bench.
bench of the year.
Yeah.
Bench of the week.
Even in the New South Wales Cup final, he was impressive.
Huge.
But I think Dylan Walker, what
Yeah.
he brought off the bench this season.
Best 14 in the
Warriors,
game.
Yeah,
Unreal.
he's changed to 14. Like,
Yeah.
he's definitely the best 14.
Best 14.
Like it.
Rookie of the year. This one
Who are the
is
options?
contentious because in the Dally M, Preston can't even get it.
Yeah.
For that hit drop. So we've got Preston, Buller, Warbrick, Taruva, Khan Pereira.
Khan Pereira wasn't bad, but I don't think Warbrick, I think he was good without being great.
I thought Taruva was solid all year.
Taruva was very
Like
good.
his work coming out of their own end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
in a Penrith team, it helps.
Yeah.
It helps a
Buller
lot.
was
It
like
does.
so good. He looked promising. He got re-signed.
How many games did Buller
If
play?
Buller played from round 1, I
Yeah.
think it would be like hard to beat him.
Yeah.
But Buller, I think, played like half a year.
Yeah. Is that
And
enough?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go Preston. I think what he brought for the
Oh,
Dogs every
Preston,
week.
yeah.
One of the signings, he came from the Roosters. Roosters could have dealt with.
I think he
Yeah.
won Dogs Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And just quietly, spoiler alert, Preston's agreed to come on the potty.
Well, it's not a spoiler. You said it like 5 times on this pod before.
Well, guess what? Preston's coming on the potty soon. But I think out of all these players, like Preston's the one that can, like, you can see being an NRL player for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, if you have to bet on it, this guy,
He's a future captain.
Yeah, literally. They already says
like,
he's
he's literally
future
a
captain.
beast. Yeah. Let's move on. So that was rookie. Last one, coach of the year.
There's only one.
There's only one,
Has
Andrew
to be.
Webster.
Yeah.
There's only one of him.
Yeah, Webster.
I hate how
was.
people say, like, it has to be Cleary. He won minor prem. First of all, Broncos rested the last week.
Yeah.
So in that case, you're going to say they won the minor prem.
Would've been Kevy.
It's going to be Kevy. But from moving a team bottom 4, 15th last year to top
Well,
4.
look at the trend. Peyton won last year.
Yeah.
And look, he did the same thing with the Cows. So
Yeah.
I can understand if Penrith came out and won over second place by a massive margin.
Yeah.
But like Webster, what he did, signing all those players through the middle, I think he's a
And he
loss.
set him up for the future. So that's our team of the year. Maybe give us a comment in the YouTube or anywhere. What do you think you would change?
yeah.
Mick, you got a little quiz for
I
us
got a
here.
quiz. So last week we did the NRL Finals quiz.
Yeah.
And I said next week I'll do Grand Final.
That quiz was cast.
So,
Fuck
and
you.
Age lost, I think, like 4-1.
Yeah,
Out
you
of
got-
5
Quiz was a
questions.
joke.
Maybe more.
Had
Age
no
was
idea,
rubbish.
mate.
It was like Mick Sutton was the fucking quiz master. After that forward pass. That's how bad it was.
So we got 5 questions here, and they're all NRL Grand Final related.
Fuck.
So
Tough.
scissors, paper, rock to see who gets to answer the questions first.
Scissors, paper, rock.
Thank you.
You this time, Jim.
Okay. No, actually, I know how we're going to do it. The first question, it's a relatively easy one. First one to get it
Rapid fire.
gets to answer the next question first.
Okay.
I go.
All right. What year was the last time Brisbane Broncos played in a grand
2015.
final?
2015.
Adrian, 1-0.
Come on, Benny Hunt, baby.
Okay, so now you get to answer this question first, and then we'll go
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
Who has played more NRL finals matches? NRL finals.
Okay, not grand finals.
Not grand finals, finals. Adam Reynolds or Nathan Cleary?
I'm going to go Nathan Cleary.
And Jimmy, you're going to have to go Reynolds?
What, do I have a choice?
What,
If
do you want
wanna
if you want a
win.
choice?
Or you can go no, you can go Cleary as well.
Renault. Fuck. Cleary would have racked up a bit the last
Quite a lot the last
4
4 years.
years.
Go opposite, be fun.
I'll go Renault.
Nathan Cleary's played 15 NRL finals matches.
Maybe Renault's got more.
Adam Reynolds has played 21.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that stat somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, he's debuted around 2013, 2012, and he got to 2 grand finals. So that's already 8.
I did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
literally saw that stat somewhere last week and
Well, you got
Wow.
it wrong.
skimmed through my
So
mind. So 1-1.
1-1.
Huge.
Okay.
I answer first as well.
You get to answer first, and it's going to go until someone gets it, maybe two rounds or so.
Okay.
Name a player that has won 2 Clive Churchill medals. I'll give you a clue. There's only been 2.
Jimmy, you're
Clive
first.
Churchill.
I think I know one.
2 Clive Churchills. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Cameron Smith.
He actually never won a Clive Churchill medal.
Fuck. Oh, yep.
Adrian.
Norm Proven.
Clive Churchill wasn't around.
I'm joking. Billy Slater.
Sorry, he used his answer.
I was going to say, yeah, Billy Slater.
Correct, Billy
No,
Slater.
you can't use that.
You said Norm
It was a
Proven.
joke, bro.
Sorry, Jimmy, 2-1.
That's
That was the
fucked.
worst joke I've ever heard.
Norm Proven.
Norm
He wasn't even
Proven.
around the last 37 years.
Fuck, it shouldn't have said it then.
Fuck, that's a
That's
joke.
bad.
Tough crowd.
Number 4. So who's answering this one
This is you,
first?
Age.
I'm going to, yeah.
Okay, so it actually doesn't help him. Oh, that's what it does. What is the highest attendance ever recorded at an NRL Grand Final?
Highest.
So we're gonna do closest to, and you guys have to go at least like a good bit away. You can't.
Okay, yeah.
88,000.
88,000, Jimmy.
88. Fuck, that's heaps.
It's a lot.
For reference, well, I won't give him a clue.
Don't give him a clue.
Sorry.
Go, Jim.
I'll say 85.
So the capacity of ANZ Stadium right now is 80,400 around that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The highest ever attendance at an NRL Grand Final was in 1999 when they were building the stadium for the Olympics. So it was expanded by a fair bit.
No way.
107,999
Yes.
attended that Grand Final.
I'm
And
closest,
it's
baby. That's a lot.
the only one that's been
Yeah.
over 100,000.
Wow.
There you
So
go.
I got lucky there.
You got very lucky. So 1999 Melbourne Storm versus Dragons. So what's the score? 2-2?
2-2, yeah.
Okay.
Should be 3-1, but play on.
Norm Pro.
Proven, bruh.
What are you doing?
Thanks, man.
Pulling your leg, bro.
All right. Well, H, is it back on? No, it's back on you.
Yeah.
What venue has hosted the most rugby league grand finals in Australia?
The most grand finals.
Yes.
Fucking hell. Where did Olympic Park?
Okay, Olympic Park. Age, what are you going with? I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just
I'm
saying.
going to block him. I'm going to say the same.
You're going to say
Now
Olympic
called
Park.
Accor Stadium, yeah. Homebush.
Don't
Don't tell me it's Lang Park.
Jimmy, you get another chance now.
It wouldn't be. Would it?
I don't know.
Where did they play the fucking grand finals?
Like,
Oh,
literally all I can remember is ANZ.
the
Like,
most? Did they play it at the SCG?
Got to lock something in.
I'm going to say SCG.
Age?
Lang Park.
Sydney Cricket Ground.
Wow.
That's good, eh?
The most.
Yeah, SCG. Sorry, cough there. SCG with the most at 53 venues for a grand
How good's
final.
that?
Wow, that's
Stadium Australia 23 and SFS Sydney Football Stadium 11.
wow. These
Lang Park.
Park.
No, they only play State of Origin there.
far out. These quizzes are
Why the
these-
fuck would the
these
grand
are
final
cast.
be at Lang Park?
Well, I thought it was bloody Accor Stadium. That's the only thing I can think of.
All right, well, I want to tell you something more, Cast.
Go.
So let's get away from NRL Grand Final. Let's go over.
So did I win the quiz?
You win the quiz.
That's it. Done.
That's it. It was 3-2.
You must tell Jimmy the answers beforehand, I reckon.
I don't tell him Norm Proven.
Mate, I said Billy Slater. Rewind the tape, boys.
Yeah, but we
Nah.
take your first answer. Sorry, mate. So, more cast. Let's go over to England and their Super League finals. So, Wigan are in the semi-finals in that. And their best players, Bevan French, Cade Ellis, and Harvey Hill, have all been suspended for 1 week. So, they're going to miss the semi-finals. Because week, they miss out on the semi-finals.
Right.
Yep.
Except, Wigan have found a loophole
What's the loophole?
to get them off. Have you boys heard of this?
No.
Okay. So, basically, this is the fucking weirdest loophole I've ever seen in my life.
What?
All right. So, basically, they're free to play in next week's semi-final because there's this rule over there
Yeah.
that the tier 2 or reserve grade can count as suspension as long as there's no first grade game.
No way. So there's a
So
Wigan reserve grade team.
because Wigan won, they won this shield. They won this shield. They got a week off.
Yeah.
So they have a bye round this week.
Yep.
So they've registered Bevan French and the other two players in the reserve grade grand final.
Wow.
What?
No way. And,
And
it
they
counts.
it counts.
So they're playing the
And
next
they
week.
haven't played reserve grade all year.
Oh my God. That shouldn't count.
That's fucked.
Isn't the NRL one you have to play 8 games in reserve grade before you can actually be eligible?
For finals,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
but
finals.
for there,
Wait, for
it
which
just
finals?
counts.
So like New South Wales Cup, for example,
Yeah.
you have to play at least 8 games throughout the year to count, to be eligible to play the finals.
The New South Wales Cup finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So that's why like Davey Moali couldn't have played.
Yeah.
'cause he
But
didn't
that's why
play 8.
Terrell could play.
Yeah,
all
like
those-
Shaq and all that.
Yeah.
Tough. So yeah, so they won the Leaders Shield and that was it. They
Fucking
basically
hell.
they got the week off and then fucking they found a loophole in the system.
Wow.
That's so
Bloody
good.
Wigan. Nick, that's a good yarn, but I've got a better grand final yarn, okay? The
Here we go.
lowest grand final score in rugby league history was Balmain versus South Sydney in 1924. Balmain won 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
And they led it at halftime 3-0.
How does that even happen?
Yeah. Well,
How do you
did
think it happens?
3 field goals?
They actually were 3 points for a try back then.
Really?
Oh, so just one
Yeah.
try.
So it was one try.
Misconversion.
I got it by Reg Latter.
Yep.
Misconversion. Otherwise, it would have been 5-0.
Yep.
They went into break 3-0. No points after that. Both teams were first on the ladder, equal first.
Yeah.
They only dropped one game all year, and it came down
Far
to
out.
one try decided it.
It was a stiff loss for Rabbitohs. I'm still trying to get over it.
1924.
That is so cast.
So fucking long ago.
Bro, what about this
Almost 100
weekend?
years.
You're going to get 3-0 this weekend? Cleary 3 field goals?
Nah,
So
penalty
Cleary-
goal and then a field goal.
Yeah.
Penalty goal and then field goal. Yeah.
Cleary just racks up all the points. Dally M. I'm not Dally M. Clive Churchill.
Not
Beautiful.
bad.
Pretty good. But yeah, that shocked the shit out of me when I
How
saw
good's that?
NRL, so let's do our tips this week. Sponsored by TBC Live. They've been unreal this final series. They've been giving away prizes left, right, and centre.
Yep.
Last weekend, they gave away grand final tickets. So the grand final winner is Seth Skirp. He
Seth
did 1,068 points, 29
Is that how you say
predictions.
it, mate? Is that how you say his
No,
last name?
surely
It's Skerritt.
Seth Skerritt.
It's Seth Skirp.
Okay, well, for now, Seth, it's now Skirt.
Skirt. Yeah.
Yeah, he had 14 1,400 total points staked and 66 chat messages.
1,400 point stake.
He was on there.
Keep in mind the max stakes 8 per prediction.
Yeah.
So I don't want to divide that by 8, but that would be a shit
He was
ton.
on the app all
Mate,
weekend.
he didn't leave the app.
Well, it
Rumours
shows
have it-
because he ended up winning the NRLW comp on the Sunday. So he
won
won grand
both.
final. He won grand final tickets, and then he came back on the Sunday, and he did 434 points, 56 predictions, 152 total votes, and 32 chat messages. So he got an NRL grand final ticket
Yep.
and a jersey that he can wear to the game.
I'm going to put a challenge out for everyone listening at home. We can't let Seth win again.
You can't let him win.
He's just been dominating. He's like the Penrith Panthers. You don't want him to win another one because this
No.
will be a three-peat for him.
It will be a
On grand
three-peat.
final.
And what's the prizes for this week?
Mate, this week is juicy. I'm actually keen for it. So if you just sign up and make a prediction, you get your 2 entries into a wheel spinner
Yeah.
to win $1,000.
$1,000 in cash.
But if you
1,000
can't be bothered doing that, Jim, you can literally just sign up, make an account, you get 1 entry in.
Free
But
to
hey,
play.
to make another prediction for another entry, and
Why
just
not?
quietly, there's only around 200 people on the app.
Yeah.
So just say every one of those 200 make a prediction. There's 1 in 400 chance. you win it.
$1,000 on the line.
1 in 400 chance, free to join.
And all it's going to cost you is the game. What they go for 2 hours. Where are you going to earn $1,000 in cash for 2 hours work ever?
500 an hour is not bad.
Maybe
I can
Age
think of a few ways.
yeah,
but,
maybe Age.
mate, TBC Live, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
There's not many ways without risk, Mick.
No, there's not. And it's free to play, open to all ages. So I think Seth's, the 2 winners as well, Bethany Jones, 10, she won our best prediction. So she did Roosters line break and a try in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which
That's pretty juicy.
It almost happened, except Roosters didn't score. But I was like, I felt sorry for her. She's
It was a good
Penrith-
prediction.
Penrith supporter. I was
But that's
like,
how
know
you
what, we'll
want
give
the
it to her.
predictions to work.
That is.
Exactly.
Something like that outside the box.
So, yeah. And then basically, if you win this grand final,
Yep.
you also get a full club membership as well of your choice. So if you're a Dragon supporter, I don't know why you'd want to be one, but you get a club membership to watch your team lose every week.
So will you buy a WAS membership since
you're
you're
gonna
in the
go
South
to
one?
New Zealand?
No, so basically, you know how like all trains sort of stop at Central?
Yeah.
Like this bandwagon is about to stop when it hits 2024.
Oh shit!
Right,
I
okay.
reckon it's going to keep going
That's
because they get
They're up and
they get
about.
Shek coming in next year,
Rog.
and the rest is really unchanged.
well, you know, Souths get widened, so I got to jump back on that rubber wagon.
on the rabbit wagon. Okay, all right, boys. So a whole club membership this week. How do you join?
It's easy.
Download the app.
Use the link in our episode description. Of
course.
It's also in our bio.
Yep.
It's on the Google Play Store, Apple Store, and it's free to sign up.
Yep. So you literally just search TBC Live on
Yep.
App Store or Google.
Email address, password,
It takes like under 2 minutes.
straight in.
total.
$1,000 on the line.
Under 2 minutes to win 1K.
How good's that?
It's worth a crack.
So if you're thinking, oh, my club membership's up for renewal, no, just log on to TBC Live, get some points, make some good predictions, be active in the chat, and you might score yourself an NRL
free-
club membership for free.
Free.
Free!
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Doesn't
What is
get
it,
better
Age?
than that.
Free!
Free. What are some predictions you can make, boys? Like, do you remember any of last week that you might have put in the chat?
Well, my one got up, my prediction last
What
week.
did, you did a good one, didn't you? What was
The
that one
Herbie
again?
Farmworth one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Herbie
Herbie to
Farmers-
score.
My one also got up.
Yes, Mick's one got
Was
up.
there a random South fan?
Yeah, random South guy in the crowd during
Yeah.
Panthers versus Storm game. It was actually at both games, so I was winning.
But yeah,
Yeah.
in terms of predictions, it can be anything. Like this weekend, it could be Penrith to score in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Or it can be like
Cleary to kick a field goal in
yeah,
the next 10 minutes.
Carrigan to make 10 tackles in the next 10 minutes.
I gave my missus a go at the game, TBC Live.
Yeah.
She got nothing about rugby league. She got her first prediction right.
What'd she do?
She
to make a
said-
tackle?
No, she said Nathan Cleary to split his chin open.
Did he split his chin
Split
open?
his
Cheek and the blood
eye.
went there.
Oh,
And
the blood went to the
So
chin.
I was like, hey, you know what? It's
pay
close
that.
enough. It's
We'll
close.
pay
It's
that.
on his chin. So this week, our predictions, I'm going to go, after backing it up last week, I broke the duck, a field goal will be kicked. I think
Huge.
finals are close.
Two good field goal kickers as well.
Exactly.
Reynolds and Cleary both can slot it
Yep.
from range.
Probably the two best.
And they might need it. They might need it.
Yep.
Yep. So that's my prediction. Field goal will be kicked.
Can I ask you something? This doesn't have to be included, but when would it be kicked? Before half time or at full time?
Ooh. I'm going to say back into the game. I just don't think, unless they do
I
that
can
before
see like
40th.
Cleary taking one if they're up by like 6.
I'm going end of the game to be safe. Maybe
Yeah.
they win by 7 or
What's
something.
your prediction? But
Yep.
for my one, I'm going to go first try to be scored by centre. If you cast your mind back the last 3 years in the grand final, a
Yep.
centre scored.
Yep.
Critter, Burden, Olam.
Very stats based.
Yeah, I love my stats, Jim.
You do love
that's
your
what
stats?
TBC's about. TBC's stats based.
My prediction this week is going to be there's going to be a streaker of some sort.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Streak
It's a
up.
long day,
You
the grand
can't
final.
bet on that stuff.
It's a long day, the grand final.
People love the
A
limelight.
lot of alcohol, drink
A lot of
responsibly.
alcohol, drink response. Day off the next day.
Yeah, there could be a protest or an agenda. Someone wants to
Exactly.
show something
So
off
if you're out there and you're thinking about it and you want to get banned from Accor Stadium,
for life, probably.
be my guest.
Do it for Jim's prediction.
Yes.
Get him home.
So check out the
The
full.
legal terms we didn't tell you to do.
Well, yes, definitely not the terms and conditions. If you want to read the terms and conditions, it's at tbclive.com. But rule number one, don't be a dickhead. So our tips for this week, the grand final, we'll go over them quickly. Remember, we're going to do a full podcast preview. It's dropping Thursday about the grand final, but we'll go through it. So Panthers versus Brisbane. Age, what is your prediction and by how much?
Panthers to win by 8.
By 8, okay?
Yeah.
Brisbane to win. Reno to kick the field goal.
So you by
Brisbane
one?
by 1.
Okay,
Brisbane by
I'm going to
1,
go Panthers by... I'm going to go 12. Panthers by 12.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I can also see him like running away with it like comfortably, like 12, 14,
Like the
16.
Storm game. Everyone
As long
thought it
as
was
they
going to be
stop
close.
that roll, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then for the NRLW, you got Newcastle Knights women versus Gold Coast Titans women.
I think Knights win and win well.
Yeah?
They are fucking hot team.
Knights were
they are.
I'll tell you what,
impressive.
Upton's a freak. You got Southwell.
I fucking thought the Chooks were going to win last week. They got smoked.
They got destroyed. Didn't even score a
Smashed.
point. And defense wins games.
Smashed.
Wait,
They
did the
did.
Chooks versus Titans?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, Titans are good,
Yeah.
but, like, Knights are just, their attack is just lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
I'm going to go, do I have to say a margin?
No, you just say the...
I'm going to tell you a margin.
You're going to tell me a
I'm gonna
margin?
tell you
All
a
right, we'll say margin. Let's go.
Knights by 14.
Knights by 14.
Knights by 20.
Knights by 6. I'll go a bit closer.
We're all on the Knights.
Yep.
Love
and
it.
then the, what is it, New South Wales Cup versus Queensland Cup final.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a few of our podcast friends are actually playing in
A
it.
lot of our friends.
Blake Taff,
Yep.
Dean
Yeah.
Hawkins, Shaq Mitt,
Pete Mamo, Pistol Pete,
Ethan O'Neill.
Ethan O'Neill,
Yep.
Fair few of
Tallis
them.
Duncan.
Duncan, yeah.
Tallis,
I mean,
yeah.
we'll
We'll
include
call
him.
him, mate.
Hey, he's messaged us before.
He'll come on the
We'll
potty.
include him. Yeah, one day.
We'll get him.
Yep. They're up against the
Are we all,
Brizzy,
we're going to go
Tigers.
rabbits? We're going to go
I
rabbits?
feel like Jim will go against them
Nah, you have to go rabbits. Footy
I'll go
Dean.
South. Yeah, for footy Dean.
for footy Dean. Okay, I'm going to go South by 4. Again,
South
4 again.
by 1, footy Dean, field goal.
Oh, Jim loves a field
Jesus.
goal.
I love a field goal.
I'm going to go South by, what did you say?
I said 4.
I'll go 20.
Just gonna flog him. 13 plus.
Dean Hawkins masterclass. Blake Taff, 100 tries.
If Hawker has a masterclass,
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Just
Oh,
quiet.
no, 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 hey, hey,
Illy.
hey,
No, okay, I'm not
you
gonna
don't say
say
it. No, no.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, that's good. Well, let's get on with it.
How
Spring
good.
Carnival's back, Jimmy.
Yes.
It's been flying for 3 weeks.
It has been.
Double live stream.
Spring is here. It's been 3 weeks.
Love it. Love every moment of it.
How good spring. So we're going to do our Saturday review, horses to follow, then we're going to do a quick weekend preview. So horses to follow from the weekend, Rosehill, 3 horses. First one, race 3, Marquez, we're all on. Very good
win.
horse.
Comfortable win.
Comfortable win. He'll win more races. Follow him. Race 4, Osmosis.
Wait, Mick, is Cashy on our potty again?
Cashy.
Cashy from the Mock Sports.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out the Mock Sports, Cashy, he identified
You
this
think
horse
he fucking
when it was a
owns the
baby.
thing?
Yeah, but if you watch the video when it won, you can actually pinpoint the moment he had an orgasm. he loves that horse.
He
and
loves
he nearly
him.
came when it kicked away.
He did. So
Probably
defied the trip. Defied the drift. Is he the real deal? Well, we'll find
And
out.
who were we on that race? It burnt us.
Royal Tribute.
Ouch.
The fave at the time when
He
it
got backed in a favourite, so we
I
just
was
followed.
really leaning to Aussie.
The drift
but-
scared me.
we should have backed Cashy.
Back Cash.
But then we backed
Win
Cash
Cash.
for the AFL and he rolled
He
us.
fucked us.
Yeah.
Anyway, race 7, Militarize. Big win. Caulfield Guineas, 1,600. Thank you very much. Caulfield, 5 horses to follow. Race 1,
Is Red Carb one of them?
she's not.
$1.40 fave that you had best
She's
bet and
not.
got rolled?
She's not. But race 1, Shokamova, big win. Last to first, very good stayer. Very big
Oh,
win.
that was actually one of my favourite runs of the day.
Good
How
win,
it just
hey?
sat patiently.
Willow,
It's $1.90, but still, if you're coming dead last,
Yeah.
you love seeing it just fucking run over the
best
top.
horse in the race. He'll get better as they go over the longer trips. Race 5, Mick, you're on this one. Poifet. Very good run. Could make a lot of ground on the day due to a pretty savage bias on speed, but huge run, made ground.
For reference, Jimmy was on the winner in that race and didn't tip it to anyone.
He's a grub sometimes.
You were already
mate.
on Perfect.
Nope.
Anyway,
I still want the tip.
race 7, 2 horses, Step Artie and She Light, both huge against the bias.
We
Caulfield
likes
Guineas.
the body.
We likes
to
to party.
party.
We
We
So-
likes to party.
Be a huge race. Caulfield Guineas, Militarized versus Step Artie, She Light. Huge race.
Tell
Can't
you
wait.
who let me down in that one. It was V8.
Disappointing.
Just need a V8 to place for a multi and just Didn't even fucking get close.
Anyway, next race, race 9, without a fight. This was Alligator Blood's win. First up, 1800, weight for age, huge. Caulfield Cup, handicap conditions. Watch out.
Where'd it finish in the race?
I think it came 5th.
Okay. Did it come home strong?
Come home strong.
Sweet.
Will Without a Fight be in the Melbourne Cup
It will be.
again? Are you going to tip it again, Mick?
I'll do the form, mate. I'll do the form and let you know.
Mate, can't wait for that Melbourne Cup potty just quietly.
It is.
It's going to be huge.
If Jimmy hits the winner again,
That's it. We just take our clothes off.
big Christmas bonus for him.
Like
coming.
Gay Waterhouse when she won. Just take your clothes off and run
That's
around.
it. Weekend preview, 3 big days of racing. Friday night, Group 1 Moyes Stakes, Imperatriz looks hard to beat. Will be a good race as Fura, Uncommon James Rothfire. Stock Stakes, Amelia's Jewel. Won't get a good price, but very good horse.
What are you predicting on Dabble? What odds?
I think you'll get about $1.50 if we're lucky.
What about Imperatriz?
Imperatriz, I think even money.
Yeah.
So
Is he going to sit back and just swamp him like
she'll
last time?
sit back, run over the top.
Yeah.
So that's Friday night. Saturday, Sydney, Epsom Handicap, open race, good luck. Metrop, just fine, probably just wins.
Just wins.
Just wins.
Just
Fine wins.
One of my workmates going to Randwick.
Yep.
Oh, this for the Epsom?
Yep.
Who'd you say was going to win that one?
I didn't say, I said open race, good luck.
Oh, so you don't have a tip for that?
I don't have a tip.
Well, I've been asked for a tip for the Epsom. Do you have a tip?
I'll tell you on Saturday.
Okay, tell me on Saturday.
Late
Just
May on
fine on the
Double.
Metrop wins.
Metrop, just fine, just wins.
What odds are we getting, Jim?
Even money.
So just wins at $2.
Just wins.
Gamble
Well, who's going to beat
responsibly.
him? Of course. Premier Stakes, we're going to see Think About It return. Flight Stakes, Tis Invincible, should be hard to beat. And then
Great prep so far. This
very good horse. And then racing on Sunday at Sandown. So keep an eye out.
There's racing.
Plenty
everywhere.
of racing.
Left, right, and centre. Lucky we got Jim.
And if you want to copy all those bets for all those horses, they'll be up on Saturday, Friday, Sunday, every day of the week because Jimmy puts them on Double. Sign up using the link in our description.
Download
That's
the
it.
app Dabble. Use the code Cast Patrol.
That's it.
Let's get on with some listener questions submitted by the listeners, the followers,
course.
everyone in between that. So if you want to get
The
a listener,
patrollers, Mick. The
patrollers.
patrollers. They like being referenced to that.
Some people have been DMing us questions midweek. They're getting that horny for listener questions.
Yeah.
So let's do it. We got more than ever, so let's get through them.
Go for Mick. Want to kick us off?
Yeah, well, how about we alternate, Jim?
Let's do one each.
Nah, I don't want age involved in this. I like me and Jim tag team.
You guys tag team.
All right. At Luke to Steph, he wants to know, Metcalf and Gingutho absolutely disrespected not to get nominated.
Probably a bit stiff.
You reckon?
Like, at least for a nom.
Well, the noms are top 3 for like those spine.
For the single
Yeah.
For the
positions.
single position. So I think it was fullback, it was KP.
Teddy Walsh.
No, Walsh
No,
should
Walsh
get
couldn't
nominated.
get in.
Oh, sorry, Edwards.
Edwards.
Yep.
I mean,
I think that's fair.
no, it's
Okay,
fair.
yeah.
I don't think Gutho deserves
Five-
it.
Gutho
eight.
was good, but he wasn't better than those.
5'8". Was he better than Cody Walker and Mam and Munster?
Probably not.
Probably
Probably
not.
just under him.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think, it's not a good look them not even being nominated, but it's only
I
top
can
3,
understand.
so it does
Yeah.
make sense, yeah.
Can see that. Next one at KCP682. Mate, every week, Casey, might I add,
He is relentless.
I reckon every week for the last
The whole 26
Whole year.
rounds.
If you rewind the tape, he loves Broncos, and every week he asks the same question, which is
Broncos to win the grand final on Sunday. Casey, I think so.
But every week he's asking, he would just say Broncos to win this week.
Yeah.
Every week. And like, we're obviously going to touch it on the potty, so we don't put it in listener questions.
Yeah.
But Casey, because you dug deep every week, and now they made the grand final, hey, this is your time in the spotlight.
It
Well
is.
done.
But
Well done, Casey.
unfortunately, they won't win. Up the Pars. Pars are too good. Their defense is fucked.
Yeah.
How many tries you reckon they've conceded in the last 3 weeks?
You know what? You can tell me on the pod because we're not giving anything away
Ooh,
today.
we're getting nothing.
Nothing.
Tight-lipped.
Nothing. At Lads Talking Footy, still up the wires. For me, yeah, up the wires.
The Waz, baby.
It's just
I
a
love,
sad
up the wires, but now I'm on the Pars because like they're in the GF.
I
you
hate
know?
this kid, honestly.
What about the bras? Jim's a bra.
Up the Waz, bro. Up the Waz, bro.
Yeah,
can't
everyone
do
loves
that.
the bras.
That's sickening.
All right, next one at Big Les League. Would you rather have Renault's kicking game or Dom Young's speed?
Dom Young speed every other week. Ask Roger Fabry, mate. He'll tell you.
Speed beats what?
You can't coach speed, Jim. You've heard that saying. Go
I've already
around.
got Dom Young speed, so I'll go Renault's kicking game.
Nah,
You know what?
that's fine.
Mick brags on that. He's so
Mick
fucking
thinks he's
quick.
the fastest bloke
I reckon we
going
do a
around.
40, Mick. I just want to see his time.
No, we'll
And
get
stack
Rog.
it up.
No, I'm more 100. I'm not a 40. 40-yard dash, I'm shit.
I'll
I'm
do
late.
So you
40.
come home late.
Come home late.
Right.
We'll get Rog to do a session. He can get all the timers out, the adjudicators.
Yeah.
He'll
And
teach
I want to
us
see if
how to do
Mick
it.
is as fast as he said he is. 'Cause I reckon he's younger.
I reckon I can beat Mick.
Bro,
I don't know about-
I will give you a fucking as much money as you want if you can beat me.
Oh, you're going to
Without
give me
injury.
15K like Roger?
I'll give you fucking my whole bank account,
You
which
reckon?
is
You're
less
that
than
confident?
15K.
Fucking hell.
I'm taking up the deal.
Next question. At Ayan Shukla, what's your best winnings from a singular punt?
Okay, so one bet that returns. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Or like a big stake? Because big stake is a bit like.
I'd
not-
probably
it's not-
say gold trip for me in the Melbourne Cup
Gold
last
trip.
year.
That was good for you.
I had a
wasn't
good
it?
collect, yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's not really a single punt win. I know I'm going against the question, but Rubasaki
Yeah.
was 2 years ago.
A couple years ago.
Basically,
Over
there was
time.
this horse that I saw this one race and it won. I was like, okay, I'm going to just back it next start. So I won next start.
Yeah.
And I go, fuck it. I'm just going to keep rolling these winnings into
And you got a good
losers.
price every time.
Every time it was like $3,
Yeah.
$3.50, $2 in it. I think it won 6 in a row. And I was on for the last 5.
Very good horse.
Quadrupling your money 5 times, compounding. Yeah, do the maths.
My best one, I was with you, Mick. So this is when we weren't sponsored by Dabble.
Yes.
I
This
was,
is a good
I was
one.
on Palmer Bet
Wait. Double.
before I was on Dabble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so terrible.
Shout out
It was the
Palmer.
worst fucking
Oh,
app ever.
no. Oh, well, we also don't want to get done for defamation. So it was very mediocre.
Yeah, it was pretty average, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Good for me though, not for them. So
Okay.
there was a $2.50 favourite running around the UK.
It was a year in Scotland.
Yeah, so you remember it. There you go. So $2.50, keep in mind.
Yeah.
And I look on Palmerbet, this thing was listed at $36.
I thought it was more.
No, it was 36.
Was it 36?
That's
Yeah.
so
So I put $100 on it because I put it on anyway at $2.50, $100. This thing fucking shat in.
It wasn't even close.
Like, it wasn't close.
Yeah.
We were laughing our heads off in the straight. Like this thing just broke away. We're like, bro, $36. Which one? 3.6K.
Bro, and when we're like, oh no, they're going to like.
They're gonna like cancel the bet or like
deduction.
they'll give you your money back.
The money came through within
Just
10
took it
seconds.
out. That was
We're
it.
like, go, run.
So good.
So shout out to PB.
Oh, that was unreal. And Jim, last listener questions of the week. I think it's more targeted at you, unless Age wants to answer with some rubbish answer like Shodabar. At James Nanny Andrew, any early shouts for the Melbourne Cup?
Really Gorilla? Our
Gorilla?
horse
Really, really. I
hasn't raced yet, but I feel like it's got a chance.
feel like it's a sprinter.
Mate,
I think
and it's gonna win, and then we're all just gonna be there going,
But James, I reckon it's too early to say. It's still, Caulfield Cup, Cox Plate, good lead up races, but at the moment, probably Vauban, I think.
never heard of it.
Import,
Where's it from?
Ireland. Yeah, good horse.
Imports always win it, eh?
Pretty much, unless your name's
Where was Gold Trip from?
Mackay.
France.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Gold Trip, he's won 2 races in his career, a French maiden and a Melbourne Cup.
Get fucked.
Oh my God.
And you tipped it.
And I tipped it.
You're a criminal.
How'd you find that? What form were you looking at? The French maiden. Oh, look at this fucking run. Look at this run in
Mate,
France.
it was the Cox Plate run, and that was it.
Jim loves French maidens.
French maiden.
He's a sicko.
See, you talk about dedication. Jimmy's
Yeah.
watching French Maiden.
No one else is doing that.
Anyway, player or penalty for this week. We'll get straight into it. At Lewis.Rodriguez, 2 scoops of Milo. Player or penalty?
I'd say 3. So
Yeah?
I'm going to just
I'm not a big Milo
I'm
guy.
going to 6 again it. 6 again, ruck infringement.
You're not a big Milo guy. Like
Fucking
the
hell.
fact that you haven't had it recently, or like you just
just
don't
don't think-
like Milo.
I just don't think I've had it in the last 10 years, I reckon.
Okay, I haven't had it recently either.
Do you like it though?
I like it, but is it,
10 years I've had it this year I've had it.
I haven't had it in, I would say 10 years.
Love Milo and milk. Hot, cold, whatever form.
I just don't have it. It's just not. It's
2
not
scoops
healthy.
of
You
Milo,
know?
is that a play on penalty? I don't know.
I think it's a.
I'll play it on.
I'd say anything above 2 is a play on. So yeah.
I think less than 2 is a penalty.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 is like the line if we're talking
Yeah.
betting. Above it is my preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like it. Next one at Detroit Lee.
Female.
FEMA 1. Sorry if I butchered that. Hooking up with a teammate's sister.
Well, I don't know. It's definitely a penalty, but if you're in this guy's team or girl, watch out.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
If you
on
know Detroit, just
it. Yeah.
keep an eye out. But I think if you get permission, it's okay.
Well, there's
Play
a few
on.
of those going around the NRL.
Yeah.
I think is it Harry.
Gran Liero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grant Liero.
I think if you get permission, if you don't do it behind their back, play on.
Yeah, if you just like hook up with your mate's sister at a club, massive on reports in,
And you're in the same team as
Yeah.
each other. That's not good for culture.
nah,
That's
that
not
is terrible culture. I'm gonna sin bin it.
Penalty. At Ben Mooney 99, listening to an audio book whilst you're at the gym.
That's like a sin bin.
You need
Audio
a sim
book.
bin.
100%. You need to be pumped up when you're at the
Like
gym.
music.
You need
Yeah.
G up music.
Yeah.
Music that gets you going.
But what happens if you're doing
Audio
cardio?
book, you're gonna fucking fall asleep, bro.
What about if
People-
you're doing cardio?
You're doing cardio?
So cardio, like where you're just walking kilometers on the treadmill. You know,
Yeah.
it's boring.
Walking, maybe. Weights, definitely not.
Because you didn't specify. I said at the gym. I agree. You're not doing. You're not doing your bench press to audio book.
People fall asleep to audiobooks, man.
Yeah. No, it's a penalty, surely.
That's not it.
But if you listen to this podcast at the gym, let us know.
Yeah, tell us if it
Handy.
gets your blood flowing down there
Get you
or
going.
puts you to sleep.
If it gets you a PB, let us know too.
Yeah. The cast effect, maybe. Maybe it works at gym.
Yeah, for sure. All right, next one at onthebench.sport. Wearing your team's jersey to the NRL Grand Final when they're not playing.
This is a cracker because we're actually going. And
You're
fuck
not
it,
gonna
I'm
wear-
going to wear the South jersey.
No, you're not.
I'm wearing
Why?
a South jersey.
For the Rabbitohs and
There's
New
always
South
that
Wales
random
Cup.
South guy. I want to be that guy.
No, fuck.
Fucking hell.
Would you wear your NRL jersey of your team to the
No.
Grand Final?
No,
Why not?
because they're not playing.
Yeah, but you're still representing your team.
No,
Not
So
after
you're going to wear a
this year.
Pars jersey.
No, I'm not going to wear
You're
any
gonna get a Penny
jersey. I'm a
Panthers
new-
jersey.
no
The
jersey.
pink oak milk one. Is that what you're going to
I'm
get?
going to wear a nice t-shirt. That's what I'm going to wear.
That's soft. What about you, Mick?
Well, I'm thinking about it. One, I don't think it's the right thing to wear to in a grand final. You're like a team not in it. Just,
Hey, hear me out. South's playing New South Wales Cup.
okay.
There you go. They're playing
Maybe.
before New South Wales
Okay.
Cup.
But hear me out on this
Support
one.
the boys.
Hear me out on this one. What happens if you want to go out clubbing after
Yeah,
and,
and you
you're
don't
in a
get let
South
in?
jersey and you don't get let in?
You will get led in the club.
Nah.
Everyone loves South.
Okay.
Unless the Seki goes for chooks and you're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm saying penalty.
Yeah, penalty.
If you go for South or Melbourne Storm because that's their feeder club, or if you go for Knights or Titans because they're NRLW, play on. Anyone else? Nah, penalty.
Okay.
Next one, Mick.
Next one is at Nick Russell 123 eating pizza with knife and fork.
Penalty. It's criminal.
Okay, I'm Italian.
Wait, hang on. Well, wait, sorry. Let me retract that comment. I think if you're in like at a fancy restaurant, maybe.
Yeah.
If you eat Domino's with a pizza and fork,
Yeah,
you
that's
need to
what I
get
was
checked.
thinking. Yeah.
You
Like
get
if you eat
checked.
like Pizza Hut
Yeah.
with a knife and fork, get in the bin.
Okay. I'm Italian, so I can answer this for you guys.
Yeah.
If it's very hot,
Knife and
you can
fork.
start by using knife and fork.
Yeah.
But generally, like if it's not hot, if it's hot enough
Yeah.
that you can pick it up, you have to pick it up.
Yeah. Are you a folder of your pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fold the inside of the crust and it's little.
Is that is that like a thing that you have
Oh,
to do?
well, like
It
especially
holds the meat. And
yeah,
like substance
and
better.
traditional Italian pizza is very like thin, where it's like
Yeah.
just
You
folds
got-
anyway.
If you pick it up
Yeah.
by the end, they'll just flop like your
Yeah.
dick, Jim.
How about this for a play on penalty? Adrian doesn't eat crust on pizza. He
Yeah.
just eats half and throws it.
I don't like
What
that.
a waste of space you
The
are.
way I think about it is because when you eat the crust, you're literally just eating fucking bread. And it's just gonna fill you up for all the other good stuff. For example, like
So very
pizza
tactical.
Pizza might be an entree. So if I'm having just say 3 slices, if
Yeah.
I have 3 crusts, it's like having another fucking 2
All right, what about if
slices.
you're at home? You got box of pizza from Pizza Hut.
If I have just one pizza, I'll eat the crust because I'm hungry.
Yeah. Okay.
But if I want to save my stomach for like the better meals,
What happens
I
if
won't
you
eat
only
the
got
crust.
like 2 slices in front of you? That's it.
I'll eat the crust.
Okay,
You know me.
sweet. Good to know. And the final play on penalty for this week at Ollie_SO9. When a friend asks who's winning on the cricket.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Really?
Yeah.
In what way? I don't really get the question.
I get
No,
it.
it's like in the test match, right? Watching the Ashes, it's day one. Oh, who's winning?
Oh, gotcha.
It's like,
So it's
I
like
don't
just
know.
fucking started, mate.
just started.
Yeah.
Like you don't know who's winning. Like it's-
Sometimes you do though.
no, but if one team is batting, like you can't.
What about if it's a big bash match and some team's got like 5 wickets gone in the first 5
well, then
overs?
yeah, that's
Then you can be
fine.
like, oh, this team's
But
winning.
if a team's just batting first, for example,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, who's winning? It's like,
Yeah.
mate,
If it's
see
day
it.
one of a test, then penalty.
I see Jimmy's point. I see it. It's frustrating.
it is.
I do get it. But I'm going to just play it on. It doesn't really affect me.
Yeah, 'cause you don't watch cricket. You're not cultured.
I don't have mates that ask me who's winning the cricket, so I don't know the pain. So I'm just going to have to
You
stay
don't have
neutral.
mates.
You're right. I have a cousin
That's
and one
feedback.
mate.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
it.
An
feedback.
adopted cousin as well.
Yeah, Jim, adopted cousin.
I am. Beautiful.
That's it.
Is that all the play-ons?
That is.
It's been we planned this to be a short episode, but we just get carried away
just
with
don't
the yarn.
shut up, do we?
No, we don't shut up. But thank you for tuning into our not shutting up.
Yeah.
Because we're almost at 80 episodes. It's the grand final. It's been a long
Granny.
season of NRL.
Yeah.
So I'm looking down the camera because all of you have got us to this point.
Huge.
It's like, you know how long this season's been? I remember like interviewing Campbell Graham saying, oh, how's things going to be in 2023?
Yeah, remember host is like, how's preseason?
That's pretty, it's like, oh my
fuck.
God. That was,
It hasn't gone quick. I tell you
hasn't
that
gone
much.
quick, no.
It's been a long season.
But we do it because of
We
you
love
guys.
yous.
Yes, for the
Tuning
patrollers out there, if you enjoy it, then we're just going to keep pumping the content.
That's
So
it.
tips of the week for the final time before NRL Grand Final. Oh, and people asking us, is it going to be a pod next week? Yes. No, there's going to be a
Of
pod.
course there'll be a
Of course
pod.
there's
There's
going to
not.
be a pod.
We're not
next
stopping
week.
for the whole
Don't-
offseason. No.
Don't stress.
No.
Wednesday morning there'll be a pod.
Wednesday morning.
But
tune
also
in.
this week, Thursday,
We'll just
another pod, grand final
Get
pod.
two this week.
We'll just have to
you're spoiled
find
this
other
week.
stuff to talk shit about.
And
Pro
we're hopping
horses.
on another pod tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to be released. So
Don't
there's
tell
going to be
them who
another
it is,
pod.
just in case he brushes us.
Yeah, we won't spoil it. But there'll be plenty of cast.
All right, Age. For the final time of rugby league, what are you tripling your wage with?
So triple your wage with Age. We're going 2 grand finals, NRLW into NRL.
Yeah.
So we're going to go Knights to win the NRLW grand final by 6 or more. I think they're going to flog them. They have a great team. Strike power everywhere. Panthers to win the NRL grand final by 4 or more. I just see their defense is fucked. I don't want to say. I'll say the stat now.
Yeah.
So the last 3 games, they've conceded only 4 tries. Defense wins games in these big finals, and I think 1 try is nothing for Panthers. They'll win easy. $3.43. Triple your wage.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the end of the episode. Oh, wait.
You almost thought you got away with it.
Oh, nearly slipped through. Fuck.
You almost thought you got away with it.
So if you
Can explain me,
I'll
please?
explain it whilst Jimmy prepares it. So everyone knows each week we do try, score, trifecta. So try, score,
me when,
trifecta.
Lee.
All 3 of us pick a try scorer. So last week I picked Ezra Mann to score. Jimmy picked Herbie Farnsworth, and Adrian picked Reece Walsh. So the punishment for before you do it, Age, the punishment for not picking the trifecta and the other 2 do is you do a chili shot. So Jimmy,
stinks.
do you want to read about this chili? We read it every week, but it's still funny.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
This sauce is very
I can already
hot.
taste it, man.
One taste of Mad Dog 357 ghost pepper hot sauce, and you will see your own. Made with one of the world's hottest chili peppers, the But Lolokia.
Oh, that doesn't sound cold.
This isn't just
scary,
super
bro.
hot. This is screaming killer.
Oh, no.
And the worst part is you have to have it and listen to me and Jimmy say our tips of the week.
Yeah.
And the worst part is Walsh fucking scored and then he kicked it into the crowd because it was like offside or penalty or something.
Go on, H.
And he made like 6 line break assists, couldn't score.
Take it away.
Reece Walsh, this one's for you, mate. It's so bad.
Take it away.
That's so good. So my tip of the week is, Age, say something.
It's fucking so disgusting.
Oh, that's good. So basically my tip of the week is, whilst Age struggles, see this beautiful hat. It's Up The Wise. They're made by League Lids. So League Lids are proudly going to be jumping on the show in future weeks. They're going to be dropping some hats.
Oh, this is the fucking worst chili ever.
You're
It's the worst taste.
Excuse me, mate. You're ruining this little ad.
Oh, it's so chat.
So if you want one of these hats, use the link in our description. And if you use the code CASTPatrol or just CAST, you get one of these for 10% off. So at the minute, they've only got Broncos.
Yeah.
Probably won't be in time for the grand final, but they're going to be releasing plenty more hats. Souths, Knights, Cowboys, you name it, they got it. So use the link in our description, League Lids, and 10% off using code CASTPatrol or CAST.
Beautiful. My tip of the week. Grand final weekend. Long weekend. Pace yourself. Stay safe. Look after your mates. Have fun.
And enjoy the long weekend. And I'll see
That's
you
it.
Thursday for some juicy tips.
See ya.
See you guys.